Hello peoples of YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're going to tell, my name is Rebecca from the channel name. And today we are back with the rebeccarts and crafts. Woot! Yes, fun. Okay, so today I am going to be making a no-sew fleece scarf. Why such a random option in the first place, Rebecca? Well, I have some leftover fleece from making blankets for pets. So I have some extra fleece and I didn't really know what to do with it because I just didn't want to throw it away because it's kind of a lot of extra fleece. But I wanted to do something with it. So I'm going to be making a no-sew fleece scarf. So I hope you're excited. This is not a tutorial, but I hope you're excited. And I'll leave the link for the website or the instructions I'm following down below. Okay, so I'm back with some supplies. So what you're going to need is some fleece. I have 2 different patterns / colors. Some scissors, preferably fabric scissors, to cut your fleece, or just any scissors that can cut through fleece. This is some chalk, so I can like outline what I need to outline in order to cut. But you can just use a pencil or a fabric pencil or anything that can mark the fleece. And then a cup or like any circle template that is 4 inches across. This is 4 inches across, I measured. So I'm going to use this cup and I'm going to trace with this chalk. And I think that should be it. So now we're officially going to get started. Since this is leftover, this is going to be a little bit harder to work with, but it's okay. So I'm going to use this and then I'm going to fold it over. 2 inches should be uncut, so I'm going to say it's around here, and then I'm going to trace it. Or okay, I'm going to press really hard so it makes an indent. Ta-da! Okay, and then I'm going to trace it. I don't think this chalk's doing anything. Okay, whatever. And then I'm going to cut it out. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Hey, it looks pretty similar, so you should come out with something like this. It looks like a 8 or a butterfly. I might need to maybe like trim this more. So yeah, like this. So it's kind of like maybe like a butterfly or like a figure 8. And like this should be around 2 inches, leave it uncut. And then you just make a bunch of these with both of these patterns. This looks pretty legit. Like I'll put a picture somewhere so we can compare. And then I'll just, I don't think you need footage of me making a bunch of these. So I will see you after I make a bunch of these and then I'll show, well hopefully we'll see what will happen next. Okay, so it's been like an hour. I did not film that because I do not have enough battery life for that. But I had a lot more fleece than I thought. And so I made 14 circle things like this of this pattern. And then 14 circle things of this pattern. I might make some more later, but I want to see how this works out first because as you can tell, they are not that even with each other. But I did my best. Okay, anyway, so now what is next? That was like the first step only. Okay, so basically, so you get this, you fold like 1 inch, fold 1 inch over the edge, or 1 inch over the edge, and then you cut a 1/2 inch slit. So like you cut it like this, so then there should be like a hole like this. Oh, and then you do it on this side as well. So now on each side of this butterfly-esque thing, there should be a hole on both sides. This is the most successful I've been doing an arts and crafts project for a while. So we're just going to do this for my 28 butterfly hole thingies. And I won't film this part either because I don't want to bore you, but yeah. So see you after 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I have a lot of scraps everywhere. I gotta clean that up afterwards. But look! I have cut these holes in all of my fabric I have here. And then, so we're gonna go on to the next step, which is linking them all together. So I'm gonna do an alternating pattern. So it's gonna be the camel, gray, camel, gray, camel, gray. So in order to do this, you fold this in half, and then you stick one side of the other fabric into the hole like this, and then you just fold it together, and then you just continue that pattern. You stick this into the hole, and then see, then you just continue. And I'll just get through all of this, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Wow, I did not think this was going to work. It's pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. So yeah, cutting all these slits probably took me like 5 to 10, it took me 10 minutes to do all of them. Probably take another 5 to 10 minutes, but I will show you the aftermath, and then we can move on to the pom-poms at the end that make it a little cute, you know? This is actually pretty good if you have extra fleece. I thought it wouldn't be, but it is a pretty good little project to do if you have extra fleece laying around after making stuff. So I recommend, but I'll see you in 5 to 10 minutes again. Or for you, I guess it will be in a second. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a peace sign enthusiast, as you can tell. Yeah, but see you. Oh my gosh, it happened again. Okay, so it's been like 5 minutes, and I linked them all together. It looks pretty cool. I originally thought this was going to be for my dog because I thought I didn't have enough fleece, but it looks like it could be for me or someone with a longer neck than me. But it is not done because we need to add little pom-poms at the end. You know, I recommend doing this at a table instead of on the floor like me. My knees kind of hurt, my back not in good shape, but whatever. So we will be doing the pom-poms now. Oh my god. I don't have a ruler with me, so we're gonna use this because I know this is 4 inches. So 16 inches by 4.5 inches. So this is 4 of these, right? Is that 4? Okay, that's 4. So I'm gonna make a little snip here to show that it is 16 inches, and then it's gonna be by 4.5 inches. So we know that this is 4, and then and a half. We're just gonna eyeball it. I recommend having a ruler or measuring tape or Taylor's ruler, what people use to like measure your body measurements or something. I forgot what that's called, but you can use that too. But we're just gonna eyeball it because I don't have a ruler right now. So this is 4 inches, and then I'm gonna say this is 1/2 inch. So like right here, I'm gonna mark it. Oh my gosh, I'm not left-handed. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. So that is 16 by 4.5. Okay. Honestly, this is pretty straight. Not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna need one of these. This is just for one pom-pom. I'm gonna make one pom-pom in front of y'all's, and then I'll do the other pom-pom later off camera, and we will put it together. Okay, so we have this, and we have to do one more 12 by 1 inch rectangle. 12 inches. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. 4 times 3, right? I know how to math. Okay, 12 inches. And then it's just 1 inch. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I cut this random thing here. We're gonna say it's 1 inch. Oh, it's falling, it's falling. Oh, it's crooked, it's crooked. Ah! Oh my god, no. So what do we do now? fold the half lengthwise, so we're gonna use this bigger piece first, lengthwise, the hot dog style, as we like to call it. And then snip fringe, stopping about 3/4 inch from the fold. Okay. So basically we're just gonna go like this all the way to, and then just leave a 1/4 inch from the fold so it's not cut all the way. So I'll show an example. Like, do you see it's like fringy like this? And I'm just eyeballing the width between each other. I would say this is around maybe a 1/4 inch size fringe. Oh, that one kind of cut too close to the fold. Make sure you have some space. My knees hurt. Okay, now we're gonna unfold it, so would you look at that? It's unfolded. And then, oh, I messed it up when I was trying to show it to you guys. Haha. So you're gonna roll it up. My day's been chill since it's President's Week. At my school, we have the break off. That's why I'm able to do this. Usually, I would not have the time. But yeah, so you roll it up. And then, this is kind of ugly, but oh well. Then you use this to tie it up in the middle, in the center. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tie it one more time just for safekeeping. Okay, so I tied it around the center, and then you can like fluff it up. You can cut these, like cut the excess string off, like, you know, when you tied it. But, you know, I'm gonna leave it because I already have a lot of scraps. I don't want to clean it up anymore. Just kind of fluff it up. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Wait, actually you need the excess. Ha, just kidding. Don't cut it because you need to tie it to the end of the scarf. Where's my scarf? Oh, the scarf. So, okay, this is one pom-pom. I'm going to go ahead and make the other pom-pom real quick, and then I'll show you what it should look like. I'll see you after I make my next pom-pom. Peace signs are back again. Okay, another 5 minutes has passed. I made the last pom-pom, and we are finally going to put the pom-poms on here. I'm going to start with this side first that already has the slit. This was the last one I put together that chained up. And I will do this one since it's alternating, so I'll use the camo. And then remember when I told you not to cut like the extra fabric when you tie the pom-pom together? You're gonna use that to sneak it through the slit here. Tie it together. And then after that, that's when you can cut the excess. But I don't want as much scraps I have already here, so I'm just gonna leave it. Nice. And then we're gonna do the other side, and we'll be done, like I have already said. So since, you know, there's nothing here to tie it, I honestly think you can just tie it like this, like inside, like through the hoop right here. But they say you should just make a new slit, so you should fold it 1 inch and then cut 1/2 inch. Then there should be a new slit right here. And then use the excess fabric from this to tie it, double knot, and ta-da! Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, it's a really long scarf. It's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this was fun. So this is it for the video. We ended up with this really nice scarf. If you want to make it shorter, I suggest making less circles. I made 28. This is pretty long. My neck is not that long. But it turned out pretty nice. After I conclude the video, I'll show some footage of me wearing it, looking cute. Yes, looking cute. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time, I guess. You see how I was supposed to resort to another peace sign? But goodbye, peoples of YouTube. See you on my next video if I post. But yeah, this was fun. I swear, I don't know why, it's a natural habit. When I'm awkward, I just go. Anyway, bye for real. Bye!